All right, guys. Looks like we are live. Everything's coming in okay. And welcome back to the Unconventional Mindset. My name's Odum. Still feeling a little stuffy and congested, but we'll keep pushing through. Happy Tuesday. Did I say that already? I don't know. But welcome. Hope you're having a good day. And we're going to get right into building some more, or designing, I should say, some more components for Pixel Pieces, which is our Webflow template and component library, which we are trying to get us to, will help us get to earning $1 million in revenue every single year. That's our goal. That's what we're working towards. And what I did here, I can't really show this, unfortunately. Let's see, excuse me, how well this will show up on the screen here. I guess maybe I could even turn it here. So I have this tablet, blah, blah, blah. I should actually maybe export this, but I was actually just using this, which was actually really nice, to just draw out the different components. Yeah, I don't think you can see very well. But it was really great because every night with the kids and I, the family, we watch a couple episodes of Star Trek, Deep Space Nine. And I'm just like, well, while we're watching this, since I've all seen them like a million times, but they never get old, I just start designing some stuff. And then I can just do it while I'm on the couch, whatever. I don't have to have the whole table and all that kind of jazz. So yeah, I figure like this will be like a nightly ritual where every night we're watching Star Trek and then I start designing some components. Just kind of playing around, just going nuts basically with it. And then coming back here the next day and popping it into Figma and seeing what I can come up with. And of course, if I can scan these, or at least I could probably export them as PDFs or whatever and bring them in here so you guys can see. It would actually be really cool if I could somehow figure out how to mirror this tablet onto like an actual screen. And then I could show it as like in real time. Then I could even draw on the tablet as opposed to when I had my like overhead camera and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, we'll figure it out. We'll figure out all the tech details. That'll come in at some point, I'm sure. Kevin, howdy, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday. A little late start to the day today. Tuesdays and Thursdays seem to throw me off for a loop because I'm out of the house and I'm busy for most of the morning. So I don't get here till the afternoon, and then it's it's just a little bit tough. So it's like later of a start. So I can't keep to that consistent schedule in the morning, which I actually really do like. Streaming in the morning, actually. So then I find I could actually start just getting into work, which is nice. Well, I mean, like work for stuff that I have to do with my clients. But that's another problem, is I have so much client work now, it's distracting away from the things that I need to do to actually grow the company. Anyways, those are other problems. Other problems to solve. Okay, so the testimonial. So I'm going to be looking down with what I have here, and then I'll just kind of design them in here, and then I guess maybe we'll just kind of go from there. So let's see what I have. I always need to review this thing because this thing is actually probably in really good need of some cleanup. Some stuff's pretty good. So we got our colors. These pages are looking pretty good. Icons, we need to figure out what to do with those because those aren't my icons. I can't just sell them or anything like that. Buttons, yeah. So these things are pretty good. Checkbox and radios, yeah. I totally can't remember the terminologies in terms of like the molecules and the atoms and whatnot. I think it's the atoms I think are good. It's just when I'm actually putting things together and making, these are all good. But when I'm actually making like the navigation pieces, like the blog sections of Hero, that's where everything kind of goes to garbage. Things need to be refactored and organized in a really nice way, especially since we want to be able to share this thing. So yeah, everything's just kind of all over the place. Yeah, just not the greatest. Okay, so let's start. I guess we'll just start with this testimonial. Okay, so this first one that I have, this screen keeps timing out. This is a very simple testimonial with a title, an avatar, the person's name, and then some arrows left and right to switch through the different testimonials. So this one will be interesting to see, because I know there's going to be some issues with how to actually design this within Webflow. So that'll be interesting. It won't be just a straight, simple, non-interactive design, because people are going to need to scroll through the different testimonials. Okay. So we're going to need, let's go to our avatars for a second. Actually, if we go to assets and we go to avatar, should be able to throw one in there. Oh, that's just the name too. It's not going to give us the actual, or maybe it, the type. Alert with a dot. Oh, we don't have a component for the person's name, do we? That one kind of sucks. Did I do anything here? Avatars. Yeah, so this whole written by. So we need something like this, but maybe. We don't have the property set for this either, do we? Male author. Oh, no. I want to stay here. It's going to look a little bit different. Okay. So let's get our quote here first. This is a testimonial from a customer that really loves this product. Keep up the great work. It's very familiar to almost like the product reviews, but that's okay. Actually, I wonder if I could. No, I was going to think of grabbing some testimonials from my website, but I think for now this is okay. Okay, so this font size, I'm going to bump it up a little bit. I'm going to bring this in like so. And we're going to have a little bit of a heading here. Testimonials. And do we have any? This is going to be a little bit different. So sometimes what I like to do with headings, I like to bold them and I like to put them in all caps. And I feel they can make things stand out quite nicely. Let's give it a good color. Let's use our primary color here. Testimonials. And the testimonials down there. What spacing should I put between these guys? I like going by units of 12. Okay, and then the testimonial author. Let me look at my design here. Yeah, we're gonna have the guy's name, Kevin Smith. Oh, that's actually an actual person's name. Kevin Smith, the what's the guy? Jay and Silent Bob, Kevin Smith. Oh well. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. That was a great movie. That's my favorite Kevin Smith movie. All those other ones are okay in my books. Kevin Smith. Well, he's a filmmaker. Okay. Title. I think. Yeah, Clerks. That one's hilarious too. That one's really funny too. Actually, even Clerks 2 is not bad. Clerks 2 is not bad. Especially with that Jesus guy, that kid. He's pretty funny. I totally can't remember his name though, but he's just like a super Lord of the Rings fan. Actually, it's even been a while since I've seen the first original Clerks. I'm not supposed to be here today. Yeah. Now I gotta watch this movie. Now I gotta watch some of these movies now. Now I'm getting into the zone. I haven't seen Clerks 3. I heard some bad reviews from it. And I was just like, I can't deal with another movie that shouldn't have been made, but then was made and then just sucks and just kind of ruins everything. I'm so tired of all the old classic movies getting ruined. Oh, it's brutal. Yeah, exactly. No, there is one. Yeah, I don't think it did very well. Let's go take a quick look here. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Clerks 3, 6.2 out of 10. 6. Love Letter to Nostalgia. A very big disappointment. Very funny and surprisingly touching. Missing something. Self-indulgence. Forced sentiment. Terrible. Only for diehards. Oh yeah, I have no idea what he's going after. Wonderful. It's tough. I guess you gotta see it for yourself and just kind of judge. But usually for me, when I look at IMDb, if it's like anything lower than 6.5 and a 7 is like, okay, I don't know if I can trust this. Like, I don't think it's going to be very good. It's usually pretty accurate for me. But then sometimes you get into some niche movies where they're rated pretty low, but I do end up loving them. But generally, like a low 6 is it's a pretty bad IMDb score. What should yeah, we'll have this regular. Okay, it's all caps. We don't want that. And let's take a look at our colors here. Were they even going to do another Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back? Now that I'm thinking about this, though I don't even know why I'm thinking about this right now. Oh, I'm gonna have to look that up now. Okay. No, I don't think we should all caps this name. Again, we want to leave the design to the designer who's going to be using this component. We don't want to interfere too much in that process. I don't think. Oh, yeah, that's too small. Okay, that's not bad. Nope. And actually, let's, whoops, Shift A. Author and title. And let's do that here. Okay, let's lay it out like this. You know, the longer I use, what's it called? Framer, the more I'm really interested into finding out how, what's this called? What the heck is that new Webflow alternative there? It starts with an F. Is it Framer? Yeah, it's Framer, right? Figma, yeah, Framer, yeah. Okay, yeah, Framer, yeah. Thank you. Sorry. Yeah, there it comes in. Um, yeah, the more I'm interested to see how that works. But the biggest thing that I remember hearing about that is like the way the collections work is really kind of lagging behind. But if you're just making a standard basic website, and you're giving it to a client that, you know, is not really interested in going in there and designing anything really crazy, and if their editor is easy enough for people to go in and edit the content, then hey, maybe it might be something that that would be interesting to take a look at. I don't know. I know for me, it's nice being really good at like a tool, one tool, but I think it's also good to not, you know, base your whole livelihood on something that's outside of your control. Like if Webflow goes out of business, it's not to say that I would go out of business. I'd have to find a new framework, or a new whatever to build websites. Even heaven forbid, go back to WordPress. But I guess at the end of the day, for the clients don't really care so much what I'm using because they're coming to me because they trust me and they know me. So that's why I'm not too concerned about it. But it still kind of sucks, even for pixel pieces. That's like the whole business. Is if they go out of business or they're not popular anymore or whatever the case may be, or they decide that they don't like me and I have no idea, right? Maybe they revoke. I don't know even know what they could do. But anyways, if something happens, I feel like it's a business where it's 100%. It's not 100% in my control, if that makes any sense. So I've been thinking. I have that in the back of my mind the past few days. Actually, is thinking like, like in terms of software and building software, like I love the idea of having like my own like mine that it's not dependent on anything else, right? Like if I was to build Framer as opposed to building Framer pieces or whatever the case may be, right? So much it's just a completely different beast. But that being said, it's just not going to keep me up at night or anything like that, at least not at this stage of the game. Should this be? No, hang on. Testimonials, name. Okay, so now we just need some previous and next arrows. Arrows. I like the ones that are already in the circle. Oh, this is interesting. I just want one arrow inside, not two. Looks like it doesn't even have a single one. Looks like we're going to be copying these two. All right. No, I said that I didn't make these icons. So, because I didn't make them, I'm pretty sure I can't include them in this Figma file when it's ready for release. That's what I think. I need to look at the actual terms of purchase or whatever and what the license is. But I'm pretty sure I can't. Well, obviously I can't resell them. But I won't be reselling them. But still, I think if I just attach them to whatever I have as like a whole full icon set, I don't think that's gonna fly. I know I'd be pretty pissed if I had an icon set and someone did that. Well, I wouldn't, but maybe that's just me though. Okay, where are we? Yeah, we're going back here and let's paste that here. Okay, let's put these guys up here since they're kind of their own components. And we're going to have these. All right, one here. Now, can I put a border around these things? Or should I? Let's just see. Oh, effect, drop shadow, no. Don't think so. I think what's probably best if I just make a circle. Whatever. What size should I make it? What did I do? Did I undo that by accident? I think I did. 30? That might even be too big. Let's go. Oh, yeah. No, not a circle. Use a frame so you can say, yes, that's right. That's what I was thinking of, but I didn't. Yeah, it's been a while. Thanks for the reminder. You're just like pulling your hair out. What the hell are you doing? Back to the circles again and using old school Photoshop techniques? Yes. Right. So Shift A. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. So now I have it in this frame. And what's going on here? It's hugging. And that's because there's some kind of, there's this thing around it. Okay. Something around that. And then we want to put a stroke around it. And color. What color should it be? Probably, actually, when I was drawing my little designs, I was just using pixel pieces colors. So I was just using different colors. Okay, so let's try, I think these buttons, probably just give it a light neutral color. And we should probably even just change the color of the circle itself. Actually, let's real quick. What do we have for like tooltips, accordions, breadcrumbs? Yeah, so we have arrows orange. So we have them as our secondary accent color. Yeah, and then orange in the middle. I think. Okay. Oh, no. We want to just go back here. I think what we'll do is we'll do something like this. And this should be actually a lot smaller. So let's maybe make this 18. Oh, I could get rid of that comment there. Okay, can I not link that? Oh, there we go. That's weird. Maybe let's try 16. And in our frame, let's just call this just left arrow. And make it I don't know, 4? Something like that? Oh, no. Yeah, these chevrons are a little bit, there's like a little bit of a illusion in terms of whether it's centered or not. It looks like it needs to be offset. Just a little, something like, oh, that's not going to make it even stay centered. Okay, we're going to have to leave that. Not a big deal here. We could fix that in Webflow. Still don't like the color here. In fact, the color is going to be a little bit different on hover. And yeah, this one's going to, oh, stop. Bring one here. can go in there. Delete that. Oh. Okay. I think we had it at 16. Okay, so the one that's going to be on hover is going to look like this. So that's going to be on hover, but the default Oop, not that one. This one. How light should we make it? Actually, I think if we make it a little bit more black, I think that'll look much better. Yeah, looks good. Okay, let's put that in a frame, and we're going to just call this next/previous. How much of it? Oh, that's not working. It's space between them. Why is that not working? What the heck? Why is that not working? I feel like I did something wrong. What did I do wrong? Number one, this is the wrong color. Set it to the variable. It's got this real weird square bracket around it. I must have clicked something. Hang on. Let me undo some stuff here. Okay. Okay, so for this one, let's put this one right here. Okay. Now, if I just take this one, Shift A, are frames within frames always like that? Having this arrow around it, or this square brackets? Because this isn't allowing me to move. That's weird. Something's wrong. Something is wrong with this one. Does it have to do with this layout? I don't see any issues. Maybe I want everything centered. I don't think that's going to change anything. Well, this isn't doing anything with these ones either. Right, that's with the width. But like that's working here. Strange. Strange. Oh, okay, anyways, whatever. Not too important right now. Let's throw it in a group. Oh. So anyways, all right, this testimonial here, how's that looking? I think these guys should probably be aligned to the edge. Let me zoom out here. I wonder. What do you guys think? Is that one okay? I mean, instead of even this testimonial thing, it could be something else. It could be a title of a section, maybe. Or it could be even the title of what the testimonial is. The buttons are throwing me off here, these previous and next. I wonder if it's because this one has just a different color. Let me just change it so they at least look consistent, and then maybe I'll have a better gauge as to whether I like it or not. I think we went with 700. Maybe they're just too big. Ugh, that's what she said. That's not bad. It's not bad, especially for a framework, right? Where somebody can take this and run with it a little bit. You can do some stuff if you put it in with a different background, or you'd have a nice little quote illustration if you want to put on like the top right corner. I think this is not bad for a basic testimonial. I think that's okay. Let's stick with that one here. Let's put this, okay, what's this group? These are next/previous. And I'm going to put this in a group as well. Testimonial 1. Let's make another one. We'll duplicate it. Okay, so now I'm going to go on to the second one here that I drew. This one is definitely a more simple one, meant to be more of almost like a full screen or full width. Okay, let's get this one. So, whoops. Weird, I just want to move it. Okay. So we don't need this thing here. We want to have this. We need our avatar. So this guy is going to be much larger. Let's say 75 for now. Okay, so he's going to be up there. And then it's also going to be the author. We want that, oh, not that kind of centered. We want it centered. Oh, where are we? Shit, what did I do? Oh, there he is. We want it centered here. There we go. Except we'll go with the standard font size. And this one will be a little bit smaller. Yeah, that's good. How is that one outside? Oh, did I duplicate that? Okay, let's delete that. And right. And we don't have a next previous for this one because these are kind of like one-offs. So for this one, yeah, sorry. Next time I'm going to I'll figure out how to just export this. Well, actually, I have to figure out. I just know I just export this image as I made as a PDF, and then I'll put it on here so that you guys can actually see it. So then it's not just me going back here, and I don't have a camera, so I can't really show you guys my design here. But I do want to have quotes on each side. So I wonder, let's go here. Let's see if we can get some assets here. Okay, quote. So I don't want a quote creator, which is it's more like for Instagram. Ready-made quotes. So these ones just look like these, the 99s and the 66s. They just look like they're taken out from a text. Like every text has its own like kind of style, right? Or font, I should say. Yeah. These different fonts. This is an interesting font. I don't know whenever I would use it. I kind of like it though. I'll have to come back to that. Okay. This is just another handwritten font. Not quite what we want. Okay, so maybe we're just going to have to say go our own here. And I guess we could even just, okay, I don't want a Google font. What fonts do I have installed here? See if we can find something that would fit what we want. Then we could probably export it out as an SVG. Is there, can I just, yeah, okay, I can use my keyboard. That's nice. This one's actually pretty good. Gotta find a good style. Oh, is that it? Is that all I have? Are you kidding me? Oh, those are only my installed fonts. Okay, fair enough. Okay, let's go back to the start. I really like this one, actually. I really like this one. Let's stick with this one for now. And let's see what we can come up with. Ooh, this is tough in terms of what color to put it. Whoops. And maybe below. Okay, this guy, this, you, and you. I need you guys to center amongst yourselves. Is this going to work? Yes, it is. Actually, that didn't quite work because I need you here to be, I need you to be centered as well. And that's pretty, that's not wide. I need a larger testimonial. Testimonial sample. Okay, no, I don't want to copy testimonial pages. I just want an actual testimonial. Testimonial sample text. How to write effective testimonials. Okay, sorry, I'm just going on a website here, just looking for a testimonial just so I can cut and paste just to see what it's like. So I'll just copy this and paste. I'll shorten it down a little bit. Okay. You know what? Might make this a little bit smaller. Try 21 pixels. Then we might be able to, whoops, narrow it down a little bit. No, 4 lines is good. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's all aligned. Okay. You can go back in here. It's always hard to know exactly where to position this thing. Again, it really depends on the design. I'm going to duplicate this guy, but this time, I want to do close quotes. So there we go. Okay. All right, something like this. Yeah, it's not too bad. There's lots of different ways that you can skin this cat as well with this particular design, where it's just kind of very simple with the testimonial itself, and then your little quote illustrations. You can put the name at the top, you can put the name at the bottom, and then you can put the name with the avatar, I should say. You could position it like this one, like this first one. You could have that at the bottom or on the left and right. And then here we can actually, even with this one, maybe let's just copy this and put another one here. So on this one, if the user wants, they could have it next or not. Well, have it, in a slider. And then maybe we'll just design it. When we design it in Webflow, we'll probably put these in sliders. I think that might make the most sense. All right. How much space do we have in between here? Avatar and author. We got 16. Let's make that a little bit. If that's 12, I'm going to go for 24. Just double the space. Yeah. Okay. Right around there. Right around there. Then from here, where did I put the next and previous? Right here. This we're going to throw in a group. We're going to call it quote decor. And our next previous with these guys, 32, maybe 64. No, that's still even way too small or too far. So this between here, that's 24. That would be too much for this. I think that's too close. Or is that too close? I do know there's an issue with the slider in Webflow, and correct me if I'm wrong on this one. When you have a slider in Webflow, you have to set the height of each slide to a specific height. Like it can't be variable, so that when you're sliding from one to the other, the location of the next and previous icons are always going to be the same. So the slider is not going to expand or contract vertically based on the amount of content that is within it. That's at least what I think I remember one of the drawbacks of the built-in native Webflow slider. So that could be a problem when it comes to implementing this design, especially something that has these next and previous buttons that are below as opposed to on each side. So that could just be something that we end up doing, is putting them off to the side. That might actually be better. And what I mean by that is, let's just do this here for a quick second, is you take the left arrow, throw it here, take the right, throw it there, or I don't know, maybe like around the middle, whatever. Like I'm just eyeballing things here. That obviously looks terrible, but I think you get the point here of what I'm saying here. Because then I know within Webflow, you can have these icons be at the consistent level, regardless of how high the slider element is. I think anyways. Can I keep this design and make the other one you're talking about? Like this one, like keep this one as in, like keep this one and then change the other ones. Yeah, 100% I could do that. Yeah, that would be, yeah, with the buttons below. Yeah, my preference, like visually, like this looks way better to me. I love having I love being able to navigate through some type of slider just with the buttons on the bottom. Or obviously if you're on a phone, you just swipe with your finger. But on a screen, having it left, right. Yeah, I don't know. It's just more mouse movements or whatever. So I like this better. So yeah, having two of them, I guess would be nice. So yeah, we'll do that. And we'll also see what it looks like when we're in Webflow, when we're actually coding this up, to see if we run into any actual issues with the slider. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to. I know, because I've had my issues with the slider. Lucas, hello from Argentina. Hello, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you here. Argentina. We were talking about Argentina, or were we talking about Argentina last week? I know I personally was talking about Argentina actually just a couple days ago, because I just really want to visit your country. So how's everything? How's everything going? How goes the battle? Yeah. All right. There's lots of countries I want to visit. I want to visit like all of them. I'd love to travel to most of the world. I can't say I want to go to every single country, but I like to visit lots. Okay, so what time is it? 4:56. All right. I do think that I have to turn into a pumpkin at 5 o'clock here, which is rather unfortunate. However, I think we can probably get started on our third one. How many did I design? I designed 5 of them last night. I'll probably design a bunch more tonight or tomorrow, whenever. Um, hmm. Oh yeah, because these other testimonials have star ratings as well too. Um, where it's like, hey, this is kind of 5 stars. Um, no problem at all. Yeah, it's too bad Rolando isn't here. He speaks Spanish, obviously. Well, he's from Mexico. He joins the stream quite often. So he's kind of the same way, and no, he does really well. And yeah, I mean, I my family is starting to learn Spanish. So I'm trying to osmosis stuff through them, but I can no way carry on a conversation in Spanish just quite yet. I know French. I know they're similar, but um, I don't know. If I ever get up my way down south, then I definitely need to be brushing up on my Spanish. But before I go here, because I do need to leave soon, I'd love to know what brings you by here. I always like to ask people that are new here, at least new to commenting, anyways, of what made you jump into the stream. Okay, right. So the third testimonial, where can we put it? Do we have space here? Okay, we'll have one there. Whoop. We'll throw number 2, I don't know, somewhere over here. Yeah, we really need to organize these things. And let's make a third one. So actually this third one is more similar to the first one. So I'm going to steal this one here. And we're going to delete this one. And we need to bring out our stars. So do we have a star? I'm sure it's here somewhere. Here we go. Look at this. I think we can bring that in here. Excellent. Yeah, I don't, yeah, hang on. Let me pop this into a translation here. Excuse me. Oh, where's the Google Translate? There you go. Perfect. The same way now you have a new subscriber. As soon as I can, I will enter your live streams. Send you greetings and the greatest of wishes. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Oh, I think you did the same thing that I just did. Yeah, you did exactly what I did, which is kind of funny. Yeah, no, well, welcome. I do appreciate it, and thank you so much for the well wishes. I do appreciate that. So welcome aboard, and yeah, we're on this journey together to build ourselves some successful businesses. At least that's what we're hoping for, anyways. Build ourselves businesses so we can free ourselves from, I don't know, just to be free, to not have any bosses, not having to worry about how we're going to afford rent or food, all of that nonsense. I mean, it's not nonsense. It's kind of essential. It's kind of essential stuff, but not having to worry about it would be really nice. Okay. Shift A, put these in a frame. Kevin, yes, I'll put these things in frames. Try to always remember that. Or it's not frame, auto layout. I guess auto layout frame, kind of the same thing. Okay. Or when you auto layout, it puts it in a frame. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Okay, I do have to run. I think Andrew is going to be on here, maybe on the stream, and tell me that I have to leave here because I'm past my deadline. What did I have? yeah, this was very, and even in this one, more of a testimonial. That is kind of text dependent, almost not quite like a product review, but I guess very similar to it. Now I'm trying to think. Let me have a quick look here to make sure this isn't too similar. Now that I was designing this, and maybe I didn't look at this. So we got components, reviews. It's a little bit different. It's kind of somewhat similar to this one. Maybe more to this one. Yeah. We're okay. We're okay. Because these all have icons for the actual author. And I'm gonna have to sit with these two for a while just to make sure that I feel like they're a good enough quality to actually stand up as a component. Again, this whole quality thing, very subjective, but no, I feel like you need more space to let that come through. And what do we do with you guys? I think very much the same thing. I wonder if each of these should have arrows or shouldn't. There should be almost like two variations. No, this one shouldn't have one. Because I think this one... Yeah, this one would be more specific if you have like a whole whack of testimonials that you want to put kind of on one page. But you want to have more... They're kind of like product reviews, but they're... Like I've seen them used in lots of kind of sales pages for specific products or services. So it's not so much of a product review on an actual, like something you buy on Amazon kind of thing or whatever, like it's from your store, but it's more of a sales page on your website where people are like, hey, I signed up and this was really awesome and 5 stars, blah, 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 blah. One question. Do I have a video introducing the channel? I can't see it on the cover. So in short, no, I don't. So I've had this channel for a while now. I think I've been posting videos since 2009, I want to say. And I've just kind of started focusing this channel on this whole process of building a business. So yeah, basically, no, I don't. But I think I could use one. I could definitely use one. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. That's such a good idea. I'm going to write that down. But I guess maybe the first video in this live stream series would be a decent one to start. I don't remember what I was saying, but it's probably pretty relevant because it's been like what? This is 278 episodes. But I could use a good intro channel video. So I've had some thoughts and discussions over the past couple of days as to what direction the business is going. And there's a little bit of a difference between this channel that I'm working on and Pixel Pieces and the videos that I'm going to be making that are going to be teaching people web design and stuff like that. So there's going to be some differentiation. So I think the thing that I would recommend would be to probably check out, I guess like my first, can I sort by date? This, like this video here would be my first one. It wouldn't be so much of an introduction, but it's maybe an introduction to what this live stream is and kind of like where I'm going. So I don't know. I'll put this in the chat if you're interested in it. Watch it. Thank you. And if not, that's okay. So there we go. So that's the one, I guess, introductory video, sort of. And that one's even really long. That's an hour and 48 minutes. It's not much of an introduction. I wonder if I should watch it at some point myself just to cringe at it. But yeah, I wrote that down. So I'll probably look at creating an intro video at some point. I'll have to see where I could fit that into my schedule. Ooh, my goodness. I thought it would actually really be nice to have. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. This is just about all that I wanted for this one. That's not too bad. Okay. So I'm going to have to cut it here because I'm supposed to be out by 5 o'clock. So I think Andrea is going to be pretty upset with me. She's like, I got stuff that I need to take care of in the house here at 5 o'clock. So I'll end it abruptly here. It's only been an hour. I know. I apologize. I got to figure out Tuesdays and Thursdays how I can be on here for longer or start earlier or something like that to make it, I don't know. I feel like I'm just getting started into getting to work done, right? Or I'm just getting started getting work done. I like to sit down and have a good couple hours of really good, deep work, I guess, if that makes any sense. So anyways, I'll leave it there. So thank you so much for joining. Lucas, thank you for being our latest member. I appreciate that. Kevin, thanks again for all your help and keeping me on track with auto layout. Super appreciate that. And everyone, thank you so much for all your support. I really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you very much for the video. I'll be attentive because I'm interested in the topics. Okay, awesome. I appreciate that. And if at any time you have any questions or if there's something that you want me to cover or whatever it is, just let me know. Super open and super happy to help in any way that I can. So yeah, so thank you once again, everyone, and have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you here tomorrow for another stream.